Hey, what's up, YouTube? Got a little something different today for you. Typically, I'm playing around with cars and messing around with, my Blazer and whatnot. But today, we're looking at a Craftsman's LT1000 lawn tractor. Nothing really wrong with it. Only having one small problem, which I haven't had the opportunity to address it yet, which is the actual blade engagement cable tends to hang up a little bit. It'll engage, but you have to shut the mower off to get it to disengage. So need to do some research with that and find out what the story is there. But other than that, I mean, it runs great. This is my grandfather's tractor. He passed away, and it's more or less been inherited to my brother and I, which we have a decent sized yard. I mean, we don't have a huge yard, but it's definitely tractor worthy. I've been cutting my yard with a push mower for 21 years. It's really not been an issue, but I will say it would be nice to have the tractor, so I am kind of excited about that. Mostly not the fact that I'm getting a tractor, because I've thought about buying one for years now. I just really never got around to, because I've been so busy with other finances and expenses. But one of the things that kind of attracts me to this is the fact that it is my grandfather's, and his power tools, his cars, his trucks, and any of his machines, as far as tractors and whatnot, they've always were really important to him. My grandfather was extremely mechanical, so he loved playing with tractors and doing anything that involved fixing machines of any kind. Kind of a jack of all trades, handyman kind of guy. So I'm down at their place, so I just figured I'd give you guys a little tractor show today. It needs some cleaning up. Unfortunately, they store it here underneath the porch, so it has a tendency of, and this is a flood zone, so it's gotten flooded a couple times, I'm sure, but the engine's never gotten anything in it. So I'll just give you a quick walk around here. It's not like anything ridiculously special, but it is definitely one of the better models. It wasn't, I would say it's probably 10 years old, maybe, if I were to take a wing at it. It's an 18 horsepower. I don't know how well you can see that with the hood here. Yeah, it's a pretty big sucker. His old tractor was a 12 horsepower. This one's an 18, and runs great, actually. My brother come down a few months ago. My uncle usually mows the lawn down here, and he was having some trouble with it. My brother stopped out and he did some work on it and put a new spark plug in it, oil change and filter. My uncle, I think, put that fuel filter on there, so definitely seems to help out a lot. Looks like I'm going to need to put a little bit of gas in there before we get it started up. So that's the starter, I think, right there. That's the drain plug for the oil. So yeah, not too shabby. Like I said, I mean, it's got some surface rust on it, but to be honest with you, it's pretty solid. So I'm going to take a look here and see if we have any fuel for it. Hopefully we do, because that would be great. It's a 1962 camper. And yes, it is for sale. I don't know if anybody would have an interest for it. It unfortunately has been flooded, but from what I understand, these are very rare and extremely difficult to get any parts for. So we got some gas. I may have to take a ride up to the gas station today. So, well, this street's awfully busy today. It's a side road down here. A lot of people use this road that I'm on right now for cutting through, and kind of like a back road that avoids a lot of red lights and cuts across the town here. Kind of annoying though, because it is a quiet road, but now with the fact that everybody cuts through down here, doesn't make it very quiet. Put all this gas in here. Pretty confident this gas will get used before winter storage. Alright, I'm just going to leave this over here. I'll fill that up later. I'm sure my uncle paid for it, so I want to make sure we fill that back up for him. So let's hope it all starts up. I don't see any reason why it won't. So I'll go ahead and close up the lid on it here. Not sure if this one has the sensor on it for the hood being open and not starting, so to avoid having to play games with it. I just got to respond to a quick text message here, and then we can actually get about our business here. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and fire this bugger up. Hopefully it starts up without any kind of headache. Shouldn't. It hasn't given me any problems yet, but you know how it goes. I may actually distribute my phone up here, so I can see that getting lost or busted during this process. I have wonderful luck like that. Alright, let's hope for the best here. Key ignition's a little screwy. I don't know what